Today on SAU News, legendary gym masters coach Richard Schwartz retires after 22 years on the job.
Tornado season is on us, and we've got some pointers to keep you safe.
These stories and more coming up.
SAU News starts now.
Welcome to SAU News. I'm Roger Lantigua.
And I'm Maria Hernandez. Our weekly newscast is brought to you by the School of Journalism and Communication.
Now, our top story today is about a major change at the university's top-tier gymnastics program we know as Gym Masters.
After 22 years of coaching Gym Masters, head coach Richard Schwartz will retire at the end of the semester. SAU News reporter Brandon Bell joins us with a profile of the legendary coach. Brandon, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and this has got to be an emotional time for Gym Masters, don't you think? You know, this season is going to be the last time student athletes will perform under Coach Schwartz.
Absolutely. I had a powerful interview with Coach Schwartz as he looked back on a lifetime of gymnastics.
Since the fall semester of 2000, the Gym Masters have performed choreographed routines that incorporate circus acrobatics, gymnastics, and cheerleading stunts. They have performed all over the country and have become famous in many SDA circles. Gym Masters is one of Southern's most successful programs, but what is a team without someone to lead them? This semester is special because it marks the end of an era for one of Southern's most beloved faculty. This is Coach Schwartz. He's been coaching the Masters for 22 years, but has been doing gymnastics for much longer.
Right behind this door, the Gym Masters are practicing for their final home show. And I walked in and I saw cardboard cutouts of all of these different alumni he has impacted. If you want to see it yourself, you'll have to check out the home show, but for now I'm going to go talk to some students.
Coach has impacted me by pushing me to become a better athlete than I ever thought I could be. He has set the bar really high.
So Coach has definitely impacted my life a lot. He has created a family away from home for me. I live 15 hours away in Texas, so I have no family in the area, and Gym Masters definitely became like a safe zone and a stress relief and like a place where I found community.
So I joined the team my freshman year, and I was going through a rough spot, and I can honestly say that Gym Masters and Coach Schwartz was there for me when not a lot of people were. I got to have lots of long conversations with Coach in his office, and he gave me some of the best life advice I've received, and I'm very thankful to have him in my life. Gonna miss you, Coach.
As I soon found out, the impact was actually a two-way street. I interviewed Coach and asked him what things he would take away from his experience.
But it's probably just the amount of kids that have impacted my life, and hopefully I've impacted theirs. But there's such talent that's come through here that I've been blessed. And how to see how God has taken a short prayer I made when I came, how to use it as make a church out of a gym master team, and how he's done that over the 22 years of my life here.
For Coach, Gym Masters was always more than flips and tricks. It was about pointing people towards their creator and reminding them that this world is not their home. This year's Gym Master theme is Finish Strong.
Finish strong. What an appropriate theme to wrap up Coach Schwartz's legacy of leading the Gym Masters.
Indeed. So what are the plans for the next coach?
So Southern is still actively looking, and it's going to take a while, but interviews have already started as of Tuesday, and I'm told Coach Schwartz is also involved in the process.
Excellent. Thank you so much for being here with us, Brendan. Just a reminder, you can watch the Gym Masters home show next Saturday night at 9 or catch Sunday afternoon's show at 2:30.
April is Severe Weather Awareness Month in the Tennessee Valley. We've already seen high winds and heavy rain.
2 years ago, a tornado struck Easter weekend and caused severe damage and even death right here in Chattanooga. Reporter Noah Bynum shows us how to stay safe when severe weather is on its way.
The wind is picking up on campus, and with it, the threat of tornadoes. For some, that threat has become reality. Tornadoes have been destroying home and property for residents of Orlando, Florida. The destruction getting many reactions from students.
It's kind of scary. I'm not really from an area that has tornadoes, so I wouldn't even know what to do in that kind of situation except for get away. It's a foreign thing to me.
That's scary. I think I can only imagine what somebody is actually going through in that moment. Like, I've seen a lot of movies.
So what can you do here on campus to protect yourself from deadly weather? Campus Safety Associate Director Sean Haas had this to say.
Some of our response, if we do have a tornado warning, is we send out the emergency text alert that would go to your phone. You do have to sign up for that at southern.edu/notify. So make sure you're signed up for that. We have a tornado siren on the hill that we set off. That's just a wail to let people know to seek shelter. You may not be able to hear that everywhere on campus. So it's important to have multiple sources for notification. Some buildings also have overhead alarms that would tell you to seek shelter also.
Here in Wood Hall, like every other building on campus, there are these certain notice boards that let you know what to do in the event of an emergency. In the case of a tornado, it guides you to the nearest shelter, which for Wood Hall would be down the stairs, here. Shelter areas are a little something like this. Big, thick, and sturdy walls to protect you from the storm outside, and little to no windows. For added protection, you can just get down onto the ground and then just cover your head, like so. Get down as low as you can go. Keep an eye on the weather and sign up for the emergency text alert. It could just save your life. For SAU News, I'm Noah Bynum.
Campus Safety tests their severe weather siren once a month on Tuesdays, but only if severe weather is not on the forecast. Have you heard the siren before?
I actually never have. In my 12 years of being here, I have not heard the siren, but I'll definitely keep my ears peeled for it. I am super scared of tornadoes.
Really? Yeah, it's always good to be aware.
Lots of singing, accordion music, even yo-yo tricks were featured at this year's talent show. 7 acts competed for cash prizes, and the grand prize went to a group of music majors, the Midday Blues, who performed an original song titled A Paradox. It featured Eunice Obispo on saxophone and Aaron Mariano on piano, plus singers and dancers. They will all get to share the grand prize of $2,000. The second place award of $1,000 went to Andrew Estrada and Sierra Ureta, who sang the prayer. You know, if I were in the talent show, I would have definitely pulled off a number from Hamilton. Yeah, I would have gotten like the costumes, I would have gotten the props, would have learned the dances. It would have been so cool.
That would have been really good to watch. Although gas prices have fallen slowly over the past week, the price of filling up your tank remains at an all-time high.
Gas prices have skyrocketed, with drivers paying as much as 40 cents more per gallon than last month. According to the AAA website, gas prices in Chattanooga have reached their highest recorded price in history this March, topping out at $4.12 per gallon. Only within the past week have prices dropped about 20 to 30 cents. Prior to this March, gas prices had not been this high since the 2008 financial crisis. According to CBS News, drivers can blame the post-pandemic demand for gas, cuts to oil production, and Russia's war on Ukraine for pushing prices higher. Costly fuel directly affects students running on a tight budget.
I used to consider like grocery essentials, which suddenly stopped becoming grocery essentials, just to make sure that I can get like gas. I also don't fill my tank up all the way. I fill it up maybe once a week to about less than half, just to get to where I need to go.
I don't drive a ginormous car, but I do have to like pump the premium, so it's like it's killing me a little bit. But I'm definitely more conscious of like when I use my car and how long I'm using it.
I don't have like a job right now because I'm a student, so door dashing has been good, but it's been really difficult lately because of the rising gas prices, where I'm having to like sacrifice like 40% of the money that I make just to pay for the ability to work.
For spring break, I went on a road trip, and in order to find the cheapest options for gas, I used apps like Gas Buddy to find the closest gas stations with the best prices. By reporting local gas station prices, you can win points and enter giveaways to win free gas. Gas stations like Circle K and MAPCO even offer special discounts when you download their apps and sign up for their loyalty programs. Google Maps will even show you the most fuel-efficient routes to wherever you are trying to go. For SAU News, I'm Elise Deschamps.
Another way students have saved on gas is by walking or biking to class and carpooling more when going places off campus.
Yes, while gas prices remain high, some individuals right here on campus don't have to deal with those extra costs. The solution is simple: electric vehicles. Here's a closer look. In July of 2016, Southern Adventist University was approached to be part of an initiative to host electric car rental and charging stations on campus beginning that fall semester. Today, there are quite a few people who use these ports, and among them is senior student Jacob Bond, who has had his electric car since the end of the year 2020.
So I drive a Tesla Model S. It's a great car, pretty fast, good mileage on a charge.
Just one full charge from one of these stations outside Linwood Hall grants Jacob around 200 miles worth of juice. However, he does have to charge it for far longer than he would if he had a gas car.
Specifically, this charger behind the dorm, it takes like 9-10 hours to charge, so I have to do it overnight. But the Tesla superchargers, it's usually around 30 minutes to 45 minutes and then I'm good to go. But then when I take like long drives, so I live in Florida, when I drive home, it adds about 2 hours to the drive.
According to the Kelley Blue Book, it costs about $55 per month to charge an electric car, where it takes around $167 a month on average to fill a gas tank. So the burning question is, does the cost efficiency justify a far longer charging time?
I'm in this situation where I'm here at Southern, so I have to go to the charger behind the dorm. But most people just have the charger put into their house, so then they just drive to work and back, and they never have to deal with stopping at a supercharger or anything like that. So for anything other than long trips, I'd say it's pretty much ideal.
Experts say it's difficult to know how the gas price situation will play out, but for now, electric car owners like Jacob Bond will continue to, as the Tesla mantra says, ride free.
How much does it cost to charge an EV here on campus?
Actually, according to Jacob, it costs exactly $0. Yeah, as long as you're a student here, the electric charge is free.
Wow, that is really good. A photographer walked away with the grand prize at the pitch competition that attracts student entrepreneurs. The event, known as Bring It, features 4 competitors who pitch their business proposal, like the TV show Shark Tank. The business club Nactus sponsors the annual pitch competition and offered $1,000 to the most compelling pitch. The student presenters included Trava Chocolate, Easy Morning Hair Powder, Timeless Images, and 3 Amigos car detailing service. All did their best to win the judges' favor with experience and solid plans. Everyone was a winner at the end of the night because first, second, and third place prizes were offered, as well as a People's Choice winner. Grand prize winner Jonathan Merrills wants to expand his wedding photography business.
It's an adrenaline rush for sure, but it's a lot of fun. I'd love to do it again, especially even going like onto Shark Tank. It was a really cool experience, and I'm really excited to have won first place. And with that money, I'm hoping to actually scale my business to make it go into something even bigger and better across the United States. So
The pitch competition was judged by a group of professors, students, and a former SA president who critiqued the proposals. Enactus plans more projects that involved and benefit entrepreneurs.
Between classes, work, and activities, life can be stressful at Southern.
So this is nail dehydrator. Okay. Put this on next, and it.
Nursing student Maritza Negron has started her own nail salon business on campus. She uses gel nail polishes and creates unique designs.
I started a little nail business out of my apartment last semester, and I advertise it over Instagram and just like word of mouth, and people have been coming over and getting their nails done. So I just do gel. I can do colors, I can do French tips, and most any kind of designs. If you just show me a picture, I can usually figure it out and do it.
Students not only love her creative designs, but also find the experience fun and relaxing.
I went to her apartment and she was like super welcoming and everything, and I've gone 3 times now, and she just like sits there and, you know, she shows you designs on Pinterest and stuff, what you might be interested in, and then she paints your nails and like she talks to you during it, so it's cool to get to know her a little bit more. So it's really simple and it's pretty affordable, and the designs that she does are really cute.
I like testing her limits, not gonna lie. I always come with new like nail designs and everything, and I'm like, hey, can you do this? And she's like, I'm gonna do it. And so I'm always like her test subject, but they always turn out super cute.
With all the stress of college life, it's nice to be able to relax and have some self-love. And we always want to look our best. For SAU News, I'm Hal Moore.
Marisa's business Instagram is shapeup.nails. There you can find samples of her nail art and book your appointment.
The university's Giving Day is right around the corner. It's a big fundraising event when schools and departments ask for donations to raise funds for new projects. Here in the School of Journalism and Communication, we are launching the R. Lynn Sauls Lecture Series to honor the vision, hard work, and dedication of former SJC professor and chair Lynn Sauls. Dr. Sauls laid the foundations of the SJC as it exists today. He served as professor in the 1980s and 90s. He strengthened the journalism curriculum and grew the department, connecting with professionals and encouraging strong writing skills.
We'd like to continue the legacy of Dr. Sauls by creating this lecture series to invite top-notch journalists, communication professionals to come right here on campus and inspire our students.
Last year, the SJC raised nearly $18,000 during Giving Day for a newscast set. This year's goal is $25,000. Giving Day begins April 6th.
The Southern Accent's home base relocated to the Beat Student Center this year, and SAU News reporter Alexia Bernardo takes us inside the newsroom.
Just out of curiosity, for the essay...
It's a Monday night and the Accent editors are busy putting the last touches on this week's issue. The newspaper is an integral part of student life, so it's essential that the team has a comfortable space to write and create.
When the designers came together to figure out the layout of the Beat Center and all its rooms, the Accent office specifically requested a large table right in the middle. And the idea behind the large table was that all the editors and the collaborators could come together and they could discuss ideas all together as a team.
The 4 iMac computers are also new, which takes the load off of their layout designer and web manager, Nicholas Neves. He says they are light years better.
We are seeing much more improvement with how the software works and just our own efficiency. We're kind of working with the computers now than working against them, and it's been really a blessing.
Unfortunately, there is only one caveat for this new room. The team doesn't have access to the printer in the Beat Center. So, Editor-in-Chief Megan Yoshioka must walk to the library to print out the proofs. In addition to the print edition, the newspaper is widely read online or on its social media channels. Yoshioka says even though the Accent has a new home, she believes it's the people who make the difference.
But I'm glad that, everybody on the team, they're somebody that I get along with. So it's been really nice working with everybody. So the atmosphere has always been good no matter what room we were in.
Hot off the press, these Southern Accent newspapers are ready for distribution all over campus. Watch for it each Wednesday. For SAU News, I'm Alexia Bernardo.
Currently, the Accent is looking for next year's editor-in-chief. Applications are available on the SA website.
Graduation is right around the corner, and seniors across campus are preparing for a hard-earned walk across the stage.
We just heard some lovely piano music.
Erica Robinson is a music theory and literature major. When she's not studying, you might find her at her job as the music director for the on-campus radio station WSMC. On top of this, Robinson is also graduating this May, so life has been, in her own words, pretty stressful.
There's a lot of things you have to cram into that last semester as a senior. Also, I'm working several jobs and trying to support financially.
Ever since COVID hit in 2020, graduations at Southern have taken all sorts of forms, leading many to question what this year's graduation would look like. Graduating seniors can look forward to a more streamlined graduation process this year. Earlier this week, administration confirmed that there will only be 2 graduation ceremonies, both occurring on Sunday here at the Isles PE Center. Senior film major Michael Moyer had concerns about holding graduation at the gymnasium rather than at its usual downtown Chattanooga venue.
Well, I mean, one concern that I have having the graduation ceremony in the Isles gym is I'm not sure if there's going to be enough seats for all the people that I would like to be there and who would like to be there.
Otherwise, if you press play here, then it won't.
Even with all the stress, seniors like Erica are excited for their post-college plans. Erica says she plans to pursue a further education.
I want to study music in graduate school, and so one of the most important things that I need to be doing is brushing up on my theory, my music history, practicing a lot, those types of things, just to get me prepared for when I go to graduate school.
As graduation looms ahead, hopefully all seniors can keep in mind their bright future and potential in the midst of the stress. For SAU News, I'm Josue Vega.
Each graduate will be able to reserve up to 8 tickets for guests who attend graduation.
Earlier this month, senior graphic design majors had a chance to showcase all of their work at an art gallery opening. The senior showcase happened right here on the 2nd floor of Brock Hall. Not only did the students have to design the art being showcased, but they also had to design the gallery itself. This year's theme was off the grid. So students displayed their art in grids made of tape with specific pieces of art protruding off the wall, or in other words, off the grid. 2 students shared their experiences of opening night.
It was very overwhelming. It was nice though. I felt accomplished. So that was like I liked showing off everything that I've done over several years to a lot of people, but it was very overwhelming.
It was a little scary as well. It's like, oh, what do they think? But it was fun. It was fun.
Cool stuff.
This event was a big deal for these students because it showcased all of their work and growth as designers. Messages thanking the professors, friends, and family can also be found all around the gallery. And the gallery will be open for 1 more week, so make sure to stop by while it's still open.
Sunrise rehearsals are well underway, and the team is counting down the days until the April 16th pageant. If you were driving around Taylor Circle this week, you may have noticed a mob gathered in front of Wright Hall. That mob is just a handful of the talented Sunrise cast members who are preparing for the scene where Jesus is brought before Pilate. Those involved in soccer intramurals will have also noticed a group on the hill preparing the infamous crucifixion scene. The 5 Jesuses, or Gesi, will spend the next few weeks frequenting this hill to nail down a complex but important scene in the telling of the story of Christ. Tickets for the event are going quickly, so make sure to get yours before they run out.
Did you manage to get your tickets?
I did. It was very nice because a friend got them for me, so I didn't have to go all the way up there. But yeah, I am really excited to be there.
Lucky, I actually missed my chance.
Oh no. But I'm sure you'll get it.
I'll get there eventually. SEU News is a production of the Television and News Production class here in Southern School of Journalism and Communication. I'm Roger Lantigua.
And I'm Maria Hernandez. Do you have a newsworthy story? Head over to an Instagram and send us a message at SAU_news.
Thank you for watching.